Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Line gets set. First down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season and late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
Great job moving that thing.
This already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
They'll throw it on first down. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll toss it.
Why?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose
better
a yard
toss,
on that
man.
one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play.
You just let
Nothing
him go
going
like
on
that.
that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Getting some heat.
Nice.
That's reeled in. It's Buchanan.
Stay in bounds, bro.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance.
I knew you wouldn't be paying attention over there.
That'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Now on first down from the 40. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea.
He's not that fast,
if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down.
That was by mistake.
Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Did we?
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Unloads to the wideout.
Yes, sir.
He's got it.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Yeah.
leaves it with the back. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly.
With my lineman, man, why y'all not out there?
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go
come on, bro.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive.
You just got to hold on. Bro, how like you going to stay up?
You got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I overran it. I don't think.
And he'll be brought down.
I thought they were going to let me get the outside.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
That's you, buddy. You're right there, 21.
The Longhorns get enough to move the chains.
He was right in your face.
Pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there
He was
is
right in your face.
Understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The give to the back. Just ran over it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Creating some space, getting
Run
just
into me.
enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Hell no.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion.
No, he went RPO.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Snap from the gun on third down.
Come on,
Complete. He
6,
steps out of
5.
bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Power football with the run.
Bro, come on.
Breaks the tackle. Brought
What are y'all
down
doing?
at the 26-yard line after a
Wrap
pickup
up.
of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
What a nice run there. And I tell you, Texas has always been a place where there have been outstanding running backs. This guy is the next in line. He's got vision, he's got speed, he's got power. It always seems like it takes multiple defenders to bring him down. Huge weapon in this offense.
Wants to throw on first down.
Come on, bro. What are you doing? Why'd you stop running?
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Love the play by the wide receiver because he didn't get lazy. He adjusted his route accordingly, so the depth got past the first down marker, and now he's helping out his offense keep the drive alive.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field
Run.
and game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy
We got to get there.
have fun with that.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, my God. I'm over here getting blocked by
Really
my own
nice
people.
stop there from this senior leader.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion.
You know
So
what, I'm
everybody's
good
got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
He'll sneak it and
Stupid
try to
ass.
search
Hell
for
no.
it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing
Come
his
on,
quarterback
guys.
sneak
Come on.
Gets it inside the 5, down to
We
the 4,
crashed the
and
middle
it'll be
and
first and
everything.
goal. Not even a moment of anxiety in that decision. 4th and 1?
It.
Yep, we're going.
Well, this isn't even a discussion in the headset. Like, this is automatic, autopilot. Like, 4th and 1, we're going for it every single time.
Bro, y'all
And to
cannot
the
tackle
end
for
zone he goes.
nothing.
Touchdown,
Y'all are
Texas.
not able to tackle for nothing.
There have been
How many
miniseries,
broken tackles these guys have already?
movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter periods of
Jesus
time than that
Christ.
drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive
Arm
guy,
tackling
time and
everybody.
time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising, looking deep.
Hell no.
Makes the catch down the right side. Open
Hell no.
runway
Get
ahead.
that shit right back.
Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Put him back on offense,
And
make him
once
have
he
to keep
found
broken
open
tackles.
space, the band might as well start playing. And he makes the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Nice.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. He wants to throw.
Oh, my God. That's a pick.
And he runs through one.
Oh, my goodness. That is a pick.
Second and short now after that completion. Really
Wow.
good concept there to get things going and use the tight
Wow.
end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down,
Wow.
setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Catch in the middle. It's Rich.
Who, somebody was
He's brought down,
offsides?
but there's a flag on the
How the
field.
fuck are we
Let's see which
offsides,
way
bro?
That's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
To the ground with the back.
All
Able
right.
to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with
Bro,
him.
oh, my God.
Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15.
Why? Like, this motherfucker just stood there 37.
And what hole it goes through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Bro, this motherfucker
He'll be
just
down at
pushed
the
everybody.
4-yard line after that terrific
That
run.
hole is crazy,
That has
dude.
got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle.
Yeah,
down
I
your
know.
throats, and they
Everybody just
gashed
gets blocked.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
On 2nd down, wants to throw.
Nice.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and
That's
goal.
what I'm talking about. Go to the crib.
For the end zone pick.
Go to the crib.
Right at the goal line.
To the crib. To the
He's
crib.
at the 50.
To the crib.
He's
Push,
at the
boy.
30.
Push, boy. That's what the fuck
Inside
I'm
the
talking
10.
about.
And
Make him throw it.
He's going to score on the interception.
Take that RPO away from him.
Touchdown,
Make him throw
USC.
that shit.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Excellent job.
We don't have to back up that much.
Finding a hole in that defense and picking up
We don't
a
have to
first
back
down.
up that much.
He's going to pass. He'll take the deep shot.
Pick it
And
off.
it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now?
Thank you.
And the ball
Thank you.
is
That's how you switch stick.
intercepted.
Finally. Thank you for letting me switch
This
stick.
is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The North Carolina offense returns to the
Let him
field.
let him choke himself away.
Wasting no time throwing on this
Let him
drive.
choke himself away. That was
And
dog
that pass
shit.
picked off.
That was dog shit. And that should have been a tutty, bro.
And they get the takeaway and prevent
And that
points
was going to
from
be a
going up
tutty.
just before
That
the
was
end of the
a
half.
dog shit throw.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else
Dog
is
shit
manning
throw.
up.
He was playing
Nice
cover
job
one.
running with this guy, seeing the football,
What in
breaking
the
on it,
fuck?
making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down.
That's a pick.
He's looking deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes out
going
of
out of
bounds,
bounds.
but
Yeah,
he
we're
just
going out of
about
bounds.
did it himself. What a return
We're going
after
out of
the
bounds.
interception.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Yo.
Incomplete. He
Stop
took
with the
a
red,
shot
bro.
on the
That was a
final
good
play of
ball.
the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They start this third quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the
Big hit.
receiver.
Hell.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Go ahead, bro. You better get there. You better get to that deep zone. You better get to that deep zone. Because he's running a whip. He's running a whip on this side. Probably 2 whips. Get to that deep zone, bro.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the big
Oh,
tight end.
yeah. 24. You should have been there anyway.
Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this
stick work.
return. They'll mark it at the 32. it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. The run from the shotgun. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Why are y'all? Why? Why did you stop?
Not to lose.
We're supposed to lead block, buddy. Yeah, why the fuck you stop? Tell him.
Well, I love the aggressive
You're
nature
supposed
of
to
the
lead
defense
block
on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Shoots it to the left.
Oh,
Missed
my
his
God.
receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up.
No, that shit was beautiful
And you see
timing.
quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit.
Get
A
up
lot of
there.
times-
Oh, my God.
Picked off. Got some room to run.
And get it to the outside. That's 2 picks,
Go
bro.
out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after
Oh, he
that
was wide open,
interception.
bro. You got to get it there.
Just seen in this game, the ball's just gotten away from him.
You gotta get it there, or you gotta put that shit out,
Hasn't been
bro.
able to put it where he wants to, and as a
No,
result,
he
that's now his
hasn't.
2nd pick thrown in this game.
Come on, man.
They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Yep.
That's what you expect
Oh, that
from a
shit, all
senior.
of it.
Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
We plugging it all up.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Yes, sir.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He'll try to take it back.
Come on.
And he will roll into
My
the
quarterback
end
gotta
zone.
stop throwing picks, man. We should be
Touchdown,
whooping his
North
ass right now.
Carolina.
Two
And the extra
tutties
point pushes the
taken away
lead
by
to
picks.
14. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in an empty set. He's looking to throw.
Hell no.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for room. It's
Hell no. Hell no. We on his ass.
Lose a couple.
Beating him the fuck up. No more of that.
You watch this team on
no more of that.
Week after week after week, and there's just not a lot of space.
No more of that.
Great backs, not good backs, not a lot of offenses having a lot of success. You got to be creative. You got to find ways to get on the perimeter, and more importantly, you better be ready to throw the football.
No more of that shit.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the
no
last
more
resort.
of that shit. No more of that shit.
That is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Bro, change your quarterback. Don't quit.
He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
They go to the ground.
Run him over. Bitch.
And they drag him down.
Get him back, man.
He picks up the 1st
They're making us
down.
look like we can't tackle.
This
Let's
running
make them
back
look like they can't
loves
tackle.
running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Get up. Stay up.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed
Opened
to
it up.
push passes.
He opened it up for us. He opened it up for us.
Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
He opened it up, man.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Texas, 7.
Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a
Makes no sense for
touchdown
you to
here,
be
you
there.
do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they
We'll
need the
take that.
quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in
Bro,
this
why can't I
game.
switch stick again?
He's carrying his weight.
Can anyone catch him? Ripped off
Why
a
can't I switch
huge
stick?
chunk play
The
on
fuck?
that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
All of a sudden, the shit don't let me switch stick.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes his connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
North Carolina, 28, Texas, 7.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back.
Yep.
Not much room. He gets
We
one
all
down to the
there.
7.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field,
We
it's
all
tough to
there.
throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
I don't even know what the fuck going on with this.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Go here.
Tight quarters deep in the red
I like
zone,
that
but they
better.
can pick up a first down without scoring.
I like
Third
this better.
down.
I like this better.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the end zone.
Way to play your zone.
Going for 6 right there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They're bringing heat.
Whoa! Yes!
And that
Thank you.
ball's
I didn't hold you.
incomplete on fourth down, but wait
What?
just a second. There is
What?
a flag, and this is a big call.
What? Okay, refs. Trying to keep him in the game. I see you. I see you trying to keep him in the
Have their
game.
offense in high gear. The give to the running back
Dying
on the
for it.
shotgun.
Dying for my,
He's
but my
knocked
defense is
down in
ready.
the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
My
And
defense
the
is ready.
Stop them again on second and goal. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, we ready.
And they get
We
to
ready.
the quarterback and knock him down
We
back
ready.
at the 16.
This quarterback has been under
Who's ready for your
duress all
bullshit?
game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way.
Who's
He's
ready for
one
the
who's used to
bullshit, chat?
dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
That's us.
And he
Anyway.
can't quite make the
If I just
connection
got
as he was
user, if
trying
I
to
just
pay
stayed with
off
the person
this
who I was
red
already
zone
using,
opportunity.
would have put that
You see
shit
an
off.
incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right
You
now
see
in
it,
the
chat.
fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball.
You
You
see
gotta
it,
wonder
chat.
At this point,
You
is it
late,
too
but
little, too
it's
late?
goody. Better
A
late than never.
field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone.
Come on.
And
Come
it's
on.
caught.
Come on, one.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
Come on, one.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job
Come on,
backing them
man.
up.
He
making it
scored.
fourth
Come
and
on,
goal,
man.
making
Like,
it
come
a
on.
long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will
Like,
stand.
why are you
And
turning
let's check
your
in with
back
Kevin
to the
Connors in
ball
studio. Kevin?
when he only got
Guys,
like
let's take
5
a look
yards
at
to
what's
run?
happening in a great college football matchup. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la
To the
Dan
crib.
Marino,
To the crib.
this might
To the
not
crib.
be over
Excuse me,
just
Mr.
yet.
Ref.
It's
Excuse me,
still
Mr.
a
Official.
one-score game.
Excuse me,
They're
Mr. Official.
trailing
We
by
want them back on
8 to
offense.
Tennessee. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know
King
Kevin
him.
and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
King
Boy,
him.
nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so
We-
many
we
yards,
getting
80,
back-
90
we
yards
getting
at a
back
time.
into-
What a great job
into
by the returners,
form.
showing
We
the
starting to get
speed,
back into form.
providing the electricity.
Just a little bit.
There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here comes the Texas offense.
You're going to get doubled on that side. Now I want the wrong one. And then my tackle get doubled.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to go
still
up
got
top
double.
on first down.
Oh, yeah. Let me change me to 37.
And hold on, he had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Change me to a person that can
Well,
make
they
a
take
play.
a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One time.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Longhorns are in the hurry up. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like
Why?
this game
Why
is
would you
over.
do that,
Maybe
90?
It's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to the...
Four.
Now the defense has got it.
Yeah, he said that's why.
The other way.
Nice.
That's why, because you're not going to feel me on him.
Jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field.
You need a pass rush. Fact. Them boys super stressed. Run them over. Oh, I thought it was going to be one-on-one. I thought it was going to be one-on-one. We run them over.
The officials offer the deal,
To the
and the
crib.
coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Okay.
The offense lining up for a
You
first
see it,
down
chat.
play.
Okay.
He'll ride his man on the option.
Uh-huh.
Now the pitch.
Go ahead. Show me speed. Get the fuck out of here.
Smashes ahead. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run. Because
You
right
know
now,
it. You
this
know
offense
it.
is
That
having
shit is
their
sexy,
way.
huh?
How about that last big play? You're backed up,
That
and
shit
now
is
you've
sexy.
got it first and 10 from the 46.
Oh, my God. What a wall of blocking. What a wall of blocking. Run him over.
There he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Setting up for a first and 10 from the 26. Looking to move it through the air.
What a...
Going for it
Oh,
all.
pow.
Touchdown, UNC! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are
Do the
going to
basic
make it
thing.
2 wins
Perfect.
in a
That's what
row.
we need to do.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far.
That's
for this
what we need
drive,
to do,
but
man.
This offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
We starting to
And
get it
on the
clicking,
extra
man. We
point.
starting to get it clicking.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas 14.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together.
Trusting my guys to get, seal that outside. Trust
Something
me.
needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Offense
Too bad we're
getting
not gonna
set
let
for
'em.
First down. DB's locked up tight on the receiver.
Come back. Come
Trying
back.
to find his man on
Hell
first
no.
down.
There's three of us.
Let him a
Three of
little
us running for
far.
it.
He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
The offense keep...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials.
I knew
are
we
going
was
to
doing
have
something
a
on that
second
side.
look.
I sprinted.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying
We here.
to get to
We
it.
here. We here for
And
that
he was
question.
hit just as he released it. And
We
it
was there for
falls
that
to the
question.
turf.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
We here.
Throws
We here.
for the tight
Yep.
end.
We here.
Fires into
We here.
traffic, picked off.
Come on, son.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his
Come on,
offense
son.
in business.
In tip-top shape.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Showing the arm strength down the
Damn.
left side.
I'll try to get him again with
And
it.
it's picked off for the third time today.
I don't know how we let him get. We're trying to throw it far out. Well, we got to throw it earlier to the far outside.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a
So that way he can't get it there. If we give him a little bit of time to like start moving over. All right, that's the third
But I
time.
like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
I let that shit go. I thought he was going to drag.
His
I was going to put that
he
over.
took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to
Oh,
throw.
he picked me up.
Fires left.
Oh, you were so lucky it didn't let me go through him.
And the catch and run into the
He
end
was so
zone.
lucky it didn't let me go through him to get the ball.
Texas.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw.
Yeah, we knew that.
He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
North Carolina.
About to kick it off after
knew
punching
that.
it in for the touchdown.
Damn. That would have been another pick.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out
I didn't mean to
quickly
do
after
that.
the quick pick,
Oh,
David.
oh,
First
shit,
play,
why'd I go into
big
him?
mistake, man. Now,
Why'd I go into him?
This offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or
He was going to be gone.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
It's complete to the right.
Beast.
Down at the 47,
Beast.
but not before he ripped off 15.
Beast.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback.
Right over the top.
Let it go.
Wow.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown.
He kept running the same
North
fucking
Carolina.
defense, moving that
And the
safety over.
pulling has started.
I got it. You can't keep running
They
that.
pushed the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina 49. Texas 20.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Texas offense will take over.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Going up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man.
Fuck out of here.
And they'll finally
That's
catch
right, rough
up
him
to
up.
him, but not before a
Rough him
big
up.
chunk of yardage is picked up. And the
Rough him up.
Longhorns will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's
That's
ready
us.
to take
Oh,
a
37.
shot. And he
37.
hauls it in at the 30.
37. I thought that was you.
Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 12.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively.
And
we got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass.
Ah, that's my fault.
We've
I don't wanna
reached the
throw to him.
2-minute warning, and this offense
I missed
is
my
that
window.
much closer to salting away a victory. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see what they've got on second down. Goes to the option.
Go
They
ahead.
pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm,
Great
timing,
day.
play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. trying to get to it.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's
Oh, you
incomplete.
motherfucker.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know.
Oh, he
Come on. Why you overthrow him, bro?
can't complete the long throw.
Come
the defense
on.
gets off the field on 4th down.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to
Come
themselves,
on,
"Where's the
bro.
sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you
No.
going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt,
What
give it
the
back,
fuck?
and just leave here with a W?" That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college. that
No,
did
what
same
the
thing.
fuck?
Backups are on the field. They get an opportunity
Wide
to run their
open.
play, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is
Come
one of those
on,
days to
bro.
learn from, to try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. But a little time lets it go.
Beautiful.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense
What?
together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
Let's go.
They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and
I'm
come
sick
up
that he really
bankrupt.
really
down,
overthrow
here's the
a
offense.
touchdown, bro. He overthrew it.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Oh, all right.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They'll run play action.
Damn, son.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Y'all niggas letting them get through like
Success has
that?
a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, you
Downfield
mother.
for the big play.
That's a beast.
It's complete.
That's a
huge
beast.
pickup. Nice job. To
I didn't
pick
think I
up
was gonna have
the
enough
first
time
down,
to
and
get
they'll
it-
spot
get
it
that
at
to the right
42.
spot.
With jet sweep pass.
Hey, he dropped the shit out of
And he's
him.
able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in.
Come on,
Brought
man.
down to the ground, but he has enough for the first
Come on,
down.
man.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Get it in the end
He's
zone,
open on
man.
the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Come on,
Winning
man.
those individual 6-second battles
Needed that.
every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory.
3
here.
picks, sir.
And
3
I love
picks.
when teams go out and play like it's sudden
And I
death.
think
like
they
if
were all
they
your
lose
fault.
the game,
They were all
their
on the
entire
throw.
season is over.
If you
This
was to
game
the
wasn't for
outside,
national
you should have got
championship.
that further out.
You wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team
Perfect,
being
Barry.
ready, getting the W.
He's doing his thing.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire
Doing his
broadcast
thing.
team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Doing his thing. Forced a lot of picks. Did the damn thing. Status. Yep.